Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. We've had our March mini story.
We're back. Yes.
Now we're going to get in the full swing of things. We're going to focus 100% on Oguri Cap Shirley this episode. We're starting with Rappe right here. A look behind the curtains. We watched Tanya today, and there was a character that also had Rappe's voice actor, which was kind of cool as a small little side. So do you think we are going hardcore training arc this episode? Because last time he was like researching about training stuff. He gripped his binder. He was like, I fucking hate losing, which is interesting from Rappe. I thought he was more of a, chill guy, but he doesn't like to lose. So fair enough. But do you think that this is going to be the training montage? I guess last time too was like training. There was a lot of training from the other Umas, but we didn't really see any training from Oguri Cap. So are we going training? Are we even going to get a race this episode?
Well, the next race that's up is, which one was it? Was it Japan
Derby? Cup?
Right? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I think.
Yep, something.
So, yeah, like, are we going straight to that? I don't know. I think we're going to get some training. There's no way we go straight into the rematch right now.
No. There's no way. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we still got to get to there's two things we got to accomplish before that. One is definitely some training and coming up with some strategies and developing Oguri as a race.
Yes.
And
not just
two,
brute forcing.
Yeah, not just brute forcing
races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And two, Oguri's got to build the hunger. We got to see her really freaking get that dog in her so that she can have it. Because that's the one thing she said at the end of the race is she's like, I just didn't want it bad enough, baby.
Yeah.
Like, we got to see her suffer a little bit in order to build up that freaking belief that she really wants it. Right? I want to be convinced that Oguri wants it. Not just her, but me too, okay? That's what I want to see. So those are the two things I want to see that I hope we freaking get.
The hunger and more training.
And like some real training.
I mean, Rappe, or now I'm saying Rappe, Musaka clearly has it. I've yet to hear of a like high level coach who truly is like Zen, win or lose, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like I don't know a lot of coaches, so the pool is small, right? And not that I know any of them personally, just like their personas that you see about or read about and stuff like that. But all of them, they all have that hunger.
Really?
The only way you can lead a team or an athlete or whatever to the championship is you gotta have that hunger. It's obviously not like a whole like, we lost, like freaking massive crash out from losing. But there is always, from what I've seen, that like anger at losing. It's like,
interesting.
Unacceptable that we lost. We gotta freaking, go at it again. And it's a fine line to walk because you don't want to like put so much pressure, I assume, on like a team or your athletes where they just get nervous and stuff like that. Like making any little mistake.
Right.
But at the same time, you can't allow them to fall away, right? They can't go left or right. They got to be straight as an arrow the whole time. So
yeah, got to keep the fire going. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like even if it was like I had like a esports team or something, I guess that's the closest equivalence to something I'd be more directly interested in. I don't know. I feel like if I was on the team, then I would probably feel that level of stuff. But if it's like I'm over a team, I don't know. Like I feel like I would push them really hard and I would have insanely high standards of like what I would expect from my team. And maybe if they didn't like play to that level, then I would be upset. I'd be like, what are you guys doing? Like, I know you're so much better than this, right? But if it was like they lost and they lost because they got outplayed, to be like, you know what? We just go back and we do it again. We run it back. We just go and we train harder and we do better. So I don't know. I wouldn't be as upset, but so it's been interesting for me to kind of see that in Rappe. So yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of them they do have that quality, which you said, which is like as long as they do their best. Like, I'm not mad at them, but they still are mad at the fact that they lost. Does that make sense? Like, you're not mad at your athletes, but you're mad at the outcome but you're still proud of the performance of your athletes.
Right.
But then you're still gonna like try and develop them so they become better. It's like a weird freaking balance. But yeah,
interesting. All right, well, I'm very excited to see what happens with our freaking titular. I guess is she the titular character? Is Oguri a titular character, George?
Yes. Her nickname is Cinderella Gray, right?
I guess right. That's what I was wondering. Like, if it's not directly her name, could she still be titular? I guess you're saying yes.
I think so. Yes, I think so. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are, but
I don't know what the rules are. That's why I was asking. You're a freaking the book guy, so I don't know. You should know these things.
I don't know.
Regardless, let's get to our possibly titular character and her possible training arc that we may see. Everybody, hit those nice buttons below. Consider a membership. We are glad you're here. Let's go.
Oh, there's that fire, bro.
Speaking of the fire. What was it, George? Was it the Japan Cup? The Japan Cup.
Yeah, okay.
This is the show saying, don't forget about this, okay?
Yes. I still don't know what this was all about.
Oh, I feel like in the context of this statement, because this is a different statement I think that they had in this, is Super Creek gonna run against her and beat her so she doesn't go to the Aramakinen? And Super Creek goes instead?
Maybe we had mentioned something about that. I can't remember.
I don't remember talking about that specifically. Maybe we did. But in this context now, with that specific line read, it's a little bit different, I feel, than it was the first time with a different line read. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Oh.
Is this the foreigner? Foreignuma?
Yeah. Or the trainer?
Oh, this is a trainer.
Oh, frick. Wow, what a
dang.
We only have seen this little bit just now, but like, holy frick, what a shot of that OP. Holy frick, that's gonna be crazy. Oh, their prince? Ooh.
Is this a guy?
This is a girl.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
dang. Oh, snap.
Oh, Creek is her trainer. It's Creek's trainer. She's so cute.
Dang.
Whoa.
Quite the statement.
Makes sense. In the game, she's a stamina card. I'm pretty sure she's the stamina card.
Oh, really?
Makes sense. Ooh. Ooh.
Dang. Saying all this right in front. Oh my gosh. Huh.
What? What?
She liked hearing that or what?
Yeah, what?
Tum hurt. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no freaking way, bro.
A miracle.
Believing in miracles.
Oh, she is? She is blushing. What the frick? Oh, frick. Ooh. We're gonna have her watch.
We're gonna watch it. Okay. How to preserve stamina? Is that what they're gonna see?
True, yeah. Techniques. Oh, that's so sick. That's so cool.
Dude, you would not want to get punched by Unuma, dude.
No, it would freaking kill you so fast. You won, baby. Oh, they're not at the track. Interesting.
Oh, dang.
Nobody knows who she is.
No way.
Wow, just because of the trainer.
I wonder if this was like the jockey in real life or something.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nemesis.
More like Nemesis. This guy.
Oh. He feels different. She's gonna win.
Newfound
100%.
confidence. Yeah, those are the only two Uma they featured.
Yeah. Where's Dicta?
Dang,
Is Dicta
okay.
not in this one? I guess Dicta's a miler, right? It must have been a different one. She's gonna win.
Think so? Think Super
Yeah.
Creek's got it?
Yeah, 100%. Yano is cuter, but Super Creek's gonna win.
Oh my
But
gosh.
Yano wins in my heart in this race, so it's fine.
Okay. There we go.
Second place. Wow, nice, good position. Yeah, battle of endurance. True, true, true.
Yeah, almost 2 miles, dude. That's crazy for a race. Where's Super Creek, though? Okay, seems like it's according to plan. Endurance?
Endurance for sure.
Or is it strategy?
Timing? Interesting.
Yep. Trying to survive.
Yeah, very interesting, huh? Super Creek hiding behind that one Uma there. I don't know.
Her strides look so slow but long. Super
Yeah.
Creek's.
Oh, she's gassing. Oh no. From the outside.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, look at
So
her
she's
go.
5th now?
Jeez. Still 800 to go.
Dang. At 800
Nice.
meters.
I
Usually
was
they
gonna say,
like
a
make their
spurt at
move at like
800. Just so
200
early.
or whatever. Super Creek's right there.
She's not that fucking winded either. Look at that. Yeah, you're right,
Dang.
George. Look at the stride
Okay,
she does.
5th.
So long.
It's gonna be a battle between these two. Frank.
Who are these Umas? What is this? Spoiler show.
Yeah,
what? The frick? What? Are
Oh,
you
this
fucking
Super
serious
Creek's
right now?
backstory? Dude, don't tell me we don't see the finale of this freaking race.
Wait, surely not, George. For free?
It's freaking doomed, bro. What is wrong with you, man?
Ooh.
Cinderella. But Cinderella's slippers were glass. Don't you not want not glass?
Yeah, I think that was the parallel they were trying to make there. Oh, gee, she's really pushing.
Dude, so many. 18.
No one's really fallen behind that much. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. No way, dude.
I told you, bro.
From 19th to a miracle to get in. Oh, here we go.
Here she goes.
Freaking winning it, dude.
Straight away. From the inside. No, in the turn. In the turn, she took it.
Our legend
begins.
begins.
Oh!
Dude.
Oh, what is it? Are you serious? Oh my fucking gosh, please, no! This is the most hype moment and they cut to this?
Well, this is their strat. This is what Oguri needs to learn.
I know, but...
Okay.
Go, yes!
No longer glass, dude. Freaking crushing the ground.
5!
No way. 5 lengths?
Jeez!
Bro.
She's not gaining.
She's not gaining
good.
ground. Yano's
Oh!
winded, dude.
Super
It's
Creek is a
distance.
monster!
That's insane.
Look at her, she's by herself! She's running a
no
different
one.
race, bro!
There's no one there.
She's
What?
running her own race!
Dude. No freaking way,
I told
man.
ya. Let's go.
Holy crap. I did have
How many?
suspicions that she would win, but like, yeah, how many lengths?
Dominated.
Wow.
She is built different. Oh.
Look how winded Yano is,
I
and Super
know.
Creek is like winded, but
Yeah, when was it? On the turn? Yes, because everyone's gonna pull out on the turn, right? No way! In that gap?
oh,
No way, I saw that gap and I didn't even think about that. Oh, frick!
dang,
No
dude.
way, that's amazing!
Yeah, but her mental stamina was good enough that even at that distance, she could see the opening. Dang.
Strategy and endurance. Yes, it was
Endurance.
both.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, frick. Oh, goody. You need more. There we go. Building the hunger. Let's go. Wow, that's a cool shot.
Oh, she was so tiny back then. Holy crap.
What? It's just the beginning.
Yeah, this isn't the end. It's the beginning.
That's cool.
Dang. That was crazy, dude. She found
That
the
was.
gap like that.
Yeah, that was freaking
crazy.
awesome. Oh, dude. Dude, he's relentless
Good.
in moving forward.
Let's
go.
freaking go. You can't dwell on it. Yep.
Yep. Okay, there
Dang.
might be
Oh, there's
got to
be something.
Surely.
Yes.
Yeah, there definitely freaking is. Oh, frick.
10 days.
Oh, frick.
Oh.
Italian? Tony? Oh.
Oh, that was who that was. That Uma.
yeah.
Frick.
Oh,
Oh.
holy
Fighting words,
those
bro.
are fighting words is right. Oh,
Oh. Here's the American. And there's no one. Bro.
there's no one. This is George's Uma. America's Uma.
Oh, bro.
Oh, interesting. Wow, she's got such a
not
unique
so rock
okay,
and
we can't see
roll.
that. Look at her look though. She's so unique looking. What the frick? This is
Yeah.
a Valley Girl California
this-
horse if I ever saw one.
Is this like an actual star pupil, or is this like a artistic choice for like starstruckness about being in Japan?
Oh no, that's her pupil.
That's her pupil. Dang.
That's her pupil.
Okay.
It might be. It could actually be contacts in the show. Seeing as she has like blonde hair and it's dyed and she's got the nails. She's very Gyaru coded. She's very Valley Girl-ish kind of coded, right? So color contacts is very common in this style. So it's possible that it's just like, you know, a contact. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be
Interesting.
surprised either because, I mean, anime does all sorts of crazy stuff with eyes like this. So you never know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Uma doesn't really do this
Okay.
like, unique pupil type of thing very often. Like they've got like pretty. Like,
Yeah,
they've got
the only
different
one I can think of
designs.
is like Twin Turbo. She's the only one with
Yeah.
kind of weirder eyes or unique eyes.
True, yeah. So March also had kind of like more slitted eyes, at least at some points. But like it's not usually they're pretty typical eyes. You don't really see stuff like this. So we'll have to see if they even ever cover that. Who knows? Oh, wow.
Well, there's going to be a lot of foreign horses in the Japan Cup.
Apparently,
like.
do we dare
So-
even look at that one picture, George?
Well, we've already seen two of them. We saw the big one, which is the Italian, and then her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's like
Yeah.
two more, two
There's
or
like-
three more.
Something like that. There's 2 or 3 more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the girl that we saw at the end of last episode? No, of the episode. Yeah,
I
was
think
it last
so.
Episode?
Yes.
The episode before. No, it was at
Yeah,
the
one
end
of those episodes. I know
the
which one
core
you're
finale.
talking about.
Yeah, is this her?
Yes, it was her. Yes,
It was
Yeah.
her.
I
Okay.
remembered
I
this
thought so.
blue and yellow.
Yeah, I thought it was blue and some kind of gradient, but I thought the tail. Let me see the tail on her. Okay, there is 3 colors. I was gonna say I thought there was 3 colors on the tail because it's a blue and a dark blue. I guess it's in her hair too. It's the same.
So there's no one here to receive her. But they were for the
guess.
the Italian horse.
So she's unknown,
Interesting.
but she's gonna be a monster probably. right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony, and what
Okay.
was her name? Did it say? Did it even say? It didn't even say.
I don't know.
She's got an interesting design
No.
though. Very unique.
The Italian
Especially-
design is better. Even though I'll root for the American horse because they're American, but the Italian design is better than this one.
George liking more normie coded designs? Absolutely shocked, George. I couldn't imagine.
It looks a little bit like the Symbolis with like the tie and everything.
Yep, that's true. She's very fantasy coded. Like an archer. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Dang, and now I want a fantasy Uma anime. Holy frick, bro. How sick would that be?
Bro, how did Uma's shape frickin' wars, dude? Like medieval wars?
That's a great
It must have been
question.
just Uma versus Uma.
Oh.
Like,
would've
whoever
been
had the most
crazy.
Uma would win, because, yeah, dude.
That's crazy. Well, we need some
Tear down
freaking
the wall.
spin-offs, Psy Games, please.
Or
Holy
maybe
frick.
they're a new development. They only started being born after horse racing was developed in our world.
Maybe Umas are
That'd-
just
that'd be
so anti-war that they just refuse to go to war. The only war
Yeah,
that they
maybe.
do is on the racetrack.
Yes.
So,
Dang, all right. Well, they got Oguri's, like you said, she's getting the hunger.
Yep.
Realizing she can't just brute force it like we talked about. You're gonna need some
so glad.
mental stamina as well. Dude, I remember in high school, I did a bunch of different events during track. But the one that I hated the absolute most was the 800-meter sprint, essentially. Because it's 2 laps around the track. So 4 laps is for a mile. A mile, you can pretty much pace yourself. The 400-meter, it's 1 lap. You can sprint 1 lap and like give it your all, and then like, you know, you're done. You gave it your all and you're done, and it's hard. It's an entire freaking lap. And you're definitely tired at the end. But the like 800, you can't pace yourself like you could with the mile. And you can't give it all your 100% like you would for the 400, because then you have another lap to go, and then like what? And so my strategy, it worked out sometimes, and sometimes it didn't work out, but it was literally just to give it my all for 2 laps straight. And like my second lap was so much slower than the first lap, but it's almost like I was a freaking what's the pace setter or front
pace chaser
runner or whatever,
or
pace
there's
chaser.
front runner, pace chaser,
Yeah, I don't know the
something, and then end closer. I think.
Okay, sure.
I can never remember the
I
middle
was-
one correctly. Frick.
I was the front runner, I guess, so to speak, because like you just go out your
You're just
first
blitzing the whole
400.
time.
Yeah, and then you have to do it again, and then you're blitzing again. But the problem is, I feel like a lot of people would do the same thing, because they would also go super fast the first lap, and then your second lap was slower than your first lap, but it was also just like going all out. Dude, I hated that freaking. Oh, it was the worst, dude. It was the worst. You were just like dead. You were just dead. Because like, yeah, anyways, I could keep going, but yeah, it's just,
Listen, I also hate sports, George. I understand 100%, bro.
I was like, why do I do this? Why am I doing this event? I could just say no. I could just say no and like just not do this event.
100%. Listen, I ride a bike a lot, almost every day. I ride a bike to work. I ride a bike, to go places. That's my modus of transportation. But sometimes I'm hitting like a mood or a song, or I want to get somewhere quickly, whatever it is, and I just like pedal to the metal, and I just like exhaust myself to I feel like I'm dying because I just hit it so hard. Sure. But every time I do that, I go just like, I'm never doing this again. What am I doing? Like, I'm never gonna freaking do this again. And I usually don't for quite a while because I don't like feeling like that.
But then you do it again. Yeah.
But I do it again eventually, but it's been getting further and fewer between. It's just like, I don't want to feel like that again, so I'm just not going to push myself that hard. I do push myself like decently hard, especially when I'm coming home because I want to get home quick. But yes. Yeah, so I don't know. I kind of get it though. Like that.
Yeah, no. It I don't know why I would do it. It sucks. I still run now. I run like decent distances and stuff like that, but like you can take your time. You can go slow. You can just the whole point is just to not stop.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, do you think
the mental tax?
Yes. Do you think any of these foreign horses are going to be a real threat, or you think they're going to be pseudo threats and they're really just still focused on Oguri and Tamamo Cross? How much threat can Valley Girl freaking Uma really be?
Dude. Those unassuming ones, man. Frickin'. It's race time. And, bro, it's frickin'. They become a different beast. Quite literally. It's just like, bro, you had that in you? What the frick?
What the frick? Would you pull that out from?
Yeah, say
all
what?
Right. Yeah, okay. She's cute.
Yeah.
She's cute. I like her design a lot. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just because she acts this way, seemingly unassuming, right? And then there's the ones like the Italian one that are just like so incredibly confident, but they can back up their talk. I feel like especially once you get like pro athletes who are confident, like they've been tested. They've gone through the fire, right? So you can a lot of times like, oh frick, this guy is a threat, and he knows it.
He knows it. That's why he acts in such a way. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So
all right, well, we'll frickin' find out. Unfortunately, now this is the episode where the single episode fatigue is setting in. It's only been like 2 episodes, but I'm already just like, okay, I really would just like another episode now. Like it's starting to not be enough.
Yeah. We could only pause the live shows. Just be like,
I know.
Don't come out for like a couple weeks. Let us.
ReZero, Shoko Tensei, just chill for a second, okay? We're just finishing up this season, and then we'll get to you, okay? Yeah, 100%. All right, well, let's get some comments.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, I got a comment from Patreon from Doctor. Hi, I came to your Patreon because of Umamusume, and I have a little story that I would love to share. Last year, after I failed my air traffic controller exams, I fell into a cycle of depression. I felt like nothing had meaning and that I was completely useless in real life. That if I were gone, nothing would change. But then, one day, I stumbled upon the Cinderella Grey manga. It absolutely absorbed me, and it made me realize how great the horse racing world is, and that there is always a chance for a comeback. After falling down the Umamusume rabbit hole, I realized that losing doesn't mean that I'm done for as long as I have the will to fight. I still have the will to fight. After that, and thanks for that, Haru Urara, I started working out and learning more about horses and horse racing in general. And this Monday, I started working at a racehorse stable. And I must say that horses are amazing. I am just a helping hand right now, but I want to learn everything I can. I'm also trying to get into jockey school so I can one day become a jockey myself.
Wow.
All of this happened thanks to Umamusume. This is how amazing the franchise is.
Dang.
Holy frick. Listen.
Wow.
People go on the internet and tell stories. I'm going to choose to believe this is real because it just makes sense. I don't think someone would join our Patreon just to make up a story like this. So I'm just going to choose to believe it's real. I'm a generally It's not that I just believe you. I'm genuinely skeptical, or I'm generally skeptical in general. But I do believe this is a real story, and it was a beautiful story because I am of the great opinion that fiction really does have that kind of effect. I am a guy who grew up on Naruto, but mostly One Piece. But like that kind of like main character energy from like the Luffy's, the Naruto's, the Goku's, and that literally shaped my personality. I was just like, I want to be like, I remember distinctly thinking in high school, I want to be the kind of guy that Luffy is. I want to be that guy. I want that to be me. I want people to look at me and feel the same kind of energy that they feel coming from Luffy. I want to be that guy. Right? And so that like that shapes you. And I think that it's easy, especially when it's in anime, cartoon, whatever format. It's easy to even more dismiss entertainment and fiction in that way. But not only is this a beautiful story and incredible that like that would come from just watching Umamusume, I just like really love the concept of this in general. And so thank you very much, Doctor, for sharing such a beautiful experience. Really glad to hear that you're doing well. I think we've all had moments of that where we've really had our ups and downs. I know I certainly have. So it's just a beautiful story, and I'm really pleased and just kind of tickled in a good way that like it did come from Umamusume. Absolutely freaking peak fiction. It's just fantastic. So yeah, it's a great comment, very beautiful. I'm glad I picked it because I knew if I didn't pick it, George was going to pick it. But I told him when he was getting the comment, I said, I already picked this comment. You can't touch it. Okay, it's already mine. So
yes,
it's very good.
No, this is a great comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Umamusume's got the added bonus that it's like not fully fiction. Like a lot of it is fictional, but like the comebacks and the victories and like all these things, those aren't. And stories just can move you, man. That's why I love stories. I'm not saying anything revolutionary here. It's just they're so good. They're so good, especially fiction stories. When I was much, much younger, I was like, if I want to become like a well-read individual, I need to read like freaking nonfiction and like all these things. And like I'm not, trying to disparage nonfiction books, like self-help books is what I was trying to alluding to. Like, there's that book that I read. I forget the author name. It's a famous one. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I've forgotten like all of it now at this point, right? But like it's just like very common sense things, like talk to people about things that they like, and then they're more inclined to talk to you and stuff.
I'm
like
sure
that.
a lot of those things have just osmosisly gone into your subconscious, right? You probably do a lot of those things from reading that. To be fair, probably,
and I'm not saying those books don't have value, because I do think they do have value, and to maybe a certain type of person, they have more value than a fiction book would. But like general life lessons, like, I don't know, man. I feel like I've learned more from like fantasy stories,
sure,
than I have from like like these self-help books, and because you see, at least the good ones, like a character rise and fall and then rise again even better, or rise and fall and never recuperate. And like the downsides of all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, the fact that Uma had this effect on you does not surprise me, because stories have this effect on me all the time. I love stories, so
it's
great.
It really is inspiring. It's an inspiring thing. Like stories can literally just inspire, even though it's not necessarily real. The concepts that stories utilize are real. And so the story is just a vessel to convey those concepts. And then those concepts will touch you in a way that motivates you or inspire you or make you to think something, right? Like it's just a vehicle, right? It's nothing more than a vehicle for true concepts. So it really is a cool thing. And I really like that concept. And I thought for a long time, and I didn't always know that general idea, because I thought for a long time that like it's so silly that I would model myself after Luffy, but there's so many things that I really love about Luffy that I didn't really care at the time. But then over time, I kind of came to the conclusion of like, no, like this is legit. Like these are things that are positive that have been conveyed to me through this story, through this character, through the author, and it's as real as any other vector you could get it from. And and maybe twice as potent because of the vehicle that it's in, right? So yeah, I mean, I think if you really pay attention, there is a lot of stories that aren't necessarily out of entertainment specifically that really move you. And if people pay attention to, you know what, these stories in life have moved me, you know, whether you hear a person's story, a story that you hear because something has happened in the news, but like stories are everywhere and they really convey a lot of information and knowledge and emotion. So it's a very interesting concept. So really appreciate this comment. Really appreciate that you're a member as well, supporting us to keep our kind of dream going with Umamusume. And now you're doing your Umamusume dream, which is pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love seeing stories of people picking up their life after things didn't go as planned. And so that is very commendable, no matter what context and no matter what inspires you. So thank you, Doctor, for that comment.
Yes. We've got a
one
double,
more, or
we got a
okay.
double one. Yes, we have a comment that George and I both picked simultaneously. Usually, I think this is the first time this has happened. Usually we do not do this, but we both are highlighting a comment because we both happen to select it, and it's from. Let me see. Oh, Frank, I got it here. Hold on. It's from
SM.
Yes, Coltsum.
Yes.
Colt SM.
Coltsum. Yeah, maybe it's that way. I don't know.
Something like that. But
either way.
Speaking of how they portray real events, I always find it interesting how they justify the Umas having late starts, like how this race, that Uma missed the start for being too lost in thought about her strategy. So I picked this because I love the little quirkiness of the characters. Whenever they have these like interesting little quirks where she's just too thoughtful of an Uma, or like this other Uma is just a little gremlin, like Twin Turbo. She's a little kind of a gremlin, and she always says these like silly things, right? Like that's one of my favorite things about Umamusume is all the cute, quirky little girlies that are all around here. So I like seeing, how they kind of interpret that. It's less about the real life stuff. That is cool that they bring inspiration over, but I just like the little quirks. I mean, I'm an otaku who loves waifus. Who go figure, right? So George, why did you highlight this comment?
Well, I was gonna pick it because of the real life thing, because like it's like, oh man, there was a late start for this Uma. And it's such a creative, because they could just they literally could just play it straight and just have it be a late start, and the buzzer goes and you're in that like pre-race. I don't even know what to call the term, but you're like all tensed up. You're like waiting for the buzzer or for the gunshot or whatever, and you're just like, and then it happens, and like your brain is so firing it, but you're like the brakes are on, right? That you like end up missing it. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, like you're just like so fired up that when it happens, you're just like, oh wait, that was it, and then you go. And so they could play it just like that. They could just play it straight. They don't necessarily have to go out of their way to make it, this creative thing. But every single time, it's been creative way of doing it. Like I remember the one with Gold Ship, and I forget who that other Uma was, but they were just like fighting, and they were just like fighting, leaning against the gate there, arguing with each other and stuff. So that's why I appreciate it, because it's they don't have to I'm sure they could establish very early on in the series that just late starts are just a thing that happens.
They're just a thing that
happens to people, happens to horses. It just happens.
Yeah.
But they opted not to do that.
Yeah, side games really always just go so extra. They really respect the horses and the horse racing in general, and the anime as a medium and stuff. They really do go so extra, and it's really great. I really respect that. Also, Coltsum, I did notice that your avatar on YouTube was Rayquaza playing the trumpet. I just want to say that I did recognize that was a thing. So that's actually hilarious. So there you go.
Yes.
Also, thanks for being a member. I don't know if we said that. Thank you, Colton, for being a member. Yes,
yeah, thank you. And congrats on being the only comment so far that was picked simultaneously by us.
True.
Yes. All right. Well, my my other comment that I highlighted is from Brian Hall 23. Thank you for being a member over on YouTube. And it says, the opening scene with the little Tama is based on real life events. Tama's farm was going bankrupt and they were searching for a new place, so Oguri and Tama were almost at the same farm. That's why Tama's portrayed as being poor in the game, and why Oguri and Tama are roommates at Tracen. I had forgotten that Oguri and Tamamo Cross are roommates.
Did we know that?
I feel like we did, because I remember reading that and be like, oh, that's right. But maybe I didn't. And because I remember you mentioning it.
Maybe I did. It's
Yeah,
been
I remember
only
you
touched on maybe
mentioning it.
one time. I must have forgot.
Yes. Yeah. And like they showed the room and you're like, oh, Tama Macross is her roommate. And at the time, I didn't even really register that it was Tama Macross.
Apparently, I did
but
not
I'd forgotten
register
about
that
that.
her roommate was Tama Macross while I said that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, but I could be misremembering, to be perfectly honest with you.
Maybe.
But yeah, so I'd forgotten about that. But two, the whole little scene of, yeah, like, again, the reason I picked this was because of the real life event thing that
Yeah.
she almost was actually a homeless horse, so to speak, because her farm was going to go bankrupt. Like, what the heck?
Crazy, bro.
Again,
that's crazy.
What a creative way of portraying a real life event. Did they need to portray that? Maybe it comes to play later in the story, but like, as for what we've seen so far, not really. They didn't need to give us that background for Tama Macross, but they chose to. So good on them for
good on them
again,
for that.
once again, going extra.
So she was almost at the same farm. She wasn't at the same farm though.
Almost, yeah. This comment says they were almost at the same farm.
Okay, so
not exactly.
Interestingly, they are roommates, but they like never see each other, right? So maybe that's how they're kind of like doing that. They're like they're close, but they're so far, right?
Yes,
they're almost at the.
They almost live together.
Yeah, they almost have lived together, but like they're always out, so like they never really see each other, right? Interesting.
Yeah, maybe that's
yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, again, the real life event stuff, it's great. I always love learning about that. So thank you guys. Thank you, Brian. Again, thank you, Colt SM.
Doctor.
Thank you, everybody, for your comments. Doctor, yes. Everybody else, we wish we could pick all the comments. We can't. Otherwise, we'd be here forever. But we do go through them, and we appreciate them. Keep them, as always, as spoiler-free as possible. And if you're not sure whether it'll be a spoiler or not, or if it's something that's going to come in the future, just maybe hold off on those kinds of comments. Yes, exactly. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see this 2 weeks ahead of time, check out the Patreon or the channel membership. Hit the nice buttons below to help the channel grow. Check out all the playlists as well to see everything else we've watched. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
Hey, buddy.
Take care.